Hi, this is Sergio for HarlemNYC.tv. We're here for a very special event. It's the Harlem CARES Mentoring Gala. Please join us.
I really believe that mentoring is more of a way of life rather than a chore. So just generally the way I walk is that, I feel that it's important to look out for the people that are around you, and especially young people, teens, they feel grown, but they're not quite grown, and it's in that important point in their life that they need adults that tune into them and allow them to know what they're doing right and what they're not quite getting right, so that they can have just a little bit of guidance to really tap into their own power. She found him, he's broken, alone in the fray, believed in him even when he lost his...
This is so exciting, and the Harlem CARES team, they worked so hard tonight, but let's not forget the purpose. The purpose tonight is for us to commit, before we leave this room, to 1 hour of mentoring in a community center here in Harlem. You think about a rock dropping in the water and the ripple effect, and you think about the change that you can make. Susan recently sent me a book and talked about thinking big and how you change your thinking. I'm challenging you tonight as a national president to change your thinking. See, we don't have to all travel the country to make a change. The change begins right here in our community. Right here by you committing to 1 hour of mentoring once a week. Said it must be love now. Said it must be love now. Said it must be love now. Said love.
Each one teach one, each one reach one, each one pull one into the sun. We can be grown and sexy, we can be fabulous, but if, one of my favorite Bob Marley quotes is like, "Me alone, my life mean nothing at all if I don't help somebody else." Something like that. He said something like that in the interview. But that's really what it is. If you're not helping somebody else, what are you really looking for?
You gonna join our gang, gotta find something to do. You don't know which way you gonna choose. You got to fight for your will to survive. Gonna stay alive.
What do you think is the biggest challenges for the Harlem CARE movement, and how are you going to overcome those challenges?
I can tell you that with what we're doing across the country, not just in Harlem, is recruiting male mentors. So one of the things that we're doing is, starting in the spring, we're going to actually have symposiums with some mentoring organizations where we talk about how to recruit male mentors, how to maintain them, and how to reach out to male mentees. So that initiative, like I said, is going to be a quarterly initiative, and we're very excited about it. And we're going to be working with other organizations that do just that, recruit male mentors.
The National CARES Mentoring Movement is not a mentoring organization. We are recruiting. We're recruiting mentors because when the call goes out for mentors, we're recruiting black folk. Because our children are in grave, grave trouble. It's a state of emergency. And when the call goes out for mentors, the first respondents are white women, and then white men, and then black women and black men. And we need mentors in reverse order. Because we have 1 million black men on lockdown. The house is on fire. There's a 3-alarm blaze, as I told you, those of you who were in the other room with us earlier today. And we need all hands on deck. And you know what? I'm just grateful. I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful that I was able to survive 80 East 116th Street. I'm grateful that I can live in a lovely apartment, travel the country with my handsome president, see all the women looking at him. Yeah, I'm glad that I can live well and dress well and eat well, but I'm not thinking about where my food is going to come from on Thanksgiving. We are blessed. That's God's grace. But for the grace of God, we'd be walking on the backs of our heels, and some other people would be here, gathering and talking about how they could help us. And so if you're not standing on the edge, if you're not doing something, because what we do is we show up for the party, but we don't show up for the purpose.
Well, that concludes our night at the National Black Theater of Harlem for the Harlem CARES event. As you heard before, get involved, become a mentor. I'm signing out for Harlem NYC TV.